Economic freedom fighters leader Julius Malema has called on government to provide land for families that have been displaced by the floods in KwaZulu-Natal. Malema was speaking during his visit to communities in and around Durban to offer aid and support following the floods.
This constitution as is allows expropriation of land without compensation. This is an opportune moment for them to exercise that section which they said does not require an amendment. So they are cowards. They can't do it. We'll rather have our people losing their lives in their numbers and protecting an individual who owns pieces of land all over Durban and leaving them and not doing anything with those pieces of land. If expropriation of land with compensation determined by the state, let it happen. This is the time to expropriate the land and fence that piece of land which is dangerous here with a barbed wire and make sure no one goes back there. I was sent to the SG of the EFF. Once you remove those people there, you convert that into a park. No one will ever go back there. The people occupy unused land. If you use it for certain purpose, they will never come and occupy it. A program, a government that has got a program to settle our people would have long resolved this problem we've been subjected to.
Staying with the EFF, the party has donated blankets and food to victims of flooding in KwaZulu-Natal. The party, led by its leader Julius Malema, today visited KwaMamsuthu in Clear Estate in Durban. Our reporter Bongani Gema has more for us.
It is a hive of activity here at Eshkol Community Church here in Clear Estates, where Julius Malema, the leader of the EFF, has just left with his entourage. He was here delivering food parcels. I just moved out of shore so you can see the people are queuing up to get their food parcels and blankets, the ones that Mr. Malema had delivered here to help the people of the Quarry Road informal settlement who were severely impacted by the torrential rains that we saw last week. Scores of them left displaced. We understand that this church is now housing over 150 people that today do not have homes. They are now residing here at this church, being provided by the congregation soup every day, place to sleep and blankets. So Mr. Malema has now come to the church to also offer his aid. We understand that this church will be receiving a donation of R500,000 from the EFF to go into the support that they are providing to the affected people. But I have with me the pastor, the resident pastor of this church, Pastor Jason Governor, who's going to tell us the situation that they are faced with. Pastor, thank you very much for your time. You have decided to take in these people that have been displaced. Just tell us how you are managing.
Well, firstly, thank you for this opportunity. Yes, Eshkol Community Church is very mission-minded and driven, and it's about 7 days now that we've had the people of this community that have been displaced, and we felt the urgent need within us to assist our community, and we have, as a church, opened up our doors to take care of our people, and most of their homes have been washed away. They've lost hope. But we took them as a church. I want to thank the congregation of Eshkol Community Church for allowing us to proceed with this vision. And we have about 150 people, as you said, that we are accommodating, providing 3 meals for every day. It has been a challenge, but as you mentioned so justly and rightly, the leader of the EFF, Mr. Julius Malema, has sponsored 500,000 rands to the church to assist the people around us, the community, and I would say that's going to be a huge help just to help our people in this time of need.
Pastor, we know that a church operates similar to an NGO. You rely on donations. Where are you getting the funds to provide the meals for these people?
Well, presently it's just sponsors that are coming through, many from our own church, some businesses within the community, and the little that they give us, we try to arrange a meal. We account for certain meals for a day. So it's just a few businesses at this point and a few individuals, and I want to thank them as well. Thank all those families and the little that you have sponsored to the church. You put a smile, you gave hope to these people.
Now, this is not a long-term solution. Sooner or later, these people are going to have to move out. Have you had maybe a talk with authorities when it comes to providing these people with permanent shelter?
We are in the process of doing that. We felt it was too soon because most of them are hurting and concerned about where they are going to be relocated to. But we are in the process that is happening right now. We are speaking to the relevant stakeholders and authorities as to where they would be relocated to.
Thank you very much for Samson.
Thank you so much.
That was Pastor KZN Governor, the resident pastor of Eshkol Community Church, which has provided shelter for over 150 people that were left displaced after the floods that we saw last week. Mr. Malema, as you heard the pastor saying, has donated R500,000 rands to the church, but Pastor Governor saying that this is not a permanent solution. Sooner or later, these people are going to have to move out, so a permanent solution is on the cards.